Jody Summer says, what is the biblical responsibility of a husband versus wife? Is it the same for every married couple? Great question, family. Well, biblically, the responsibility of a husband is to sacrifice, and the biblical responsibility of a woman is to submit. When those areas are high frequency, you will experience that frequently. When a man is operating in high level frequencies of sacrifice, then he won't be without submission. When a wife is operating at high levels of submission, with the husband operating at a high level of sacrifice, she will never run out of the sacrifice she needs from her husband. Sacrificing and submissiveness are frequencies that a husband and wife emits that keeps the synergy alive in the marriage. That's why it's important for you to allow God to select your spouse, because he has already cultivated in them the type of electrical magnetic ability to operate at a certain frequency to cause things to be frequent in the marriage. So when a man is not sacrificial, it distorts and disturbs the woman's submissiveness, because a good woman is not going to be able to submit to a man who's not willing to sacrifice. And it's going to be hard for a man to sacrifice for a woman who's not operating at high levels of submission. So when both parties are operating at high levels of submission and sacrifice, it creates the right synergy in marriage. So when my wife knows that my husband is going to sacrifice for me, that my husband will tell the YouTube no, he'll tell people no at the drop of a dime, it will keep her operating at a dime level. So what do I mean by that? If she doesn't know, if she's curious or questions whether or not I will shut this computer down at a drop of a dime, or I will cancel a client at a drop of a dime, if she doesn't feel that I'm going to do that, when I ask her to submit to something, she won't be able to submit freely at the level that she desires to, because she don't feel secure or stable, and vice versa. If I know for a fact that my wife is so headstrong and she don't want to listen and she want to do what she want to do, it's going to be very hard for me to sacrifice for her. Thank God I don't have to deal with that, but that's a principle. That's why when you allow God to select the one for you, and you already know that not only is that person visibly attractive to, he's also invisibly attractive. You just don't want to be, thank you, Holy Ghost, you don't want to be with someone that's just visibly attractive. You want to be with someone that's invisibly attractive. We're talking about the areas you can't see until pressed. You can't see until stretched. You can't see until pruned. So when they have the visible and the invisible attractiveness, then you're able to freely be who you're designed to be. So when a man is operating a high level of sacrifice and he's married to a woman that's willing to operate at high levels of submission, then man, the synergy in that marriage will be at a high level. So that right there is a foundational principle, one of many, that reveals the responsibilities of a husband and a wife. Now, there are certain things within a household that responsibilities may differ from house to house based upon the needs of that house. For instance, like there are certain men who are chefs. So if a man always wants to be traditional, then it will eliminate the man who may be the cook of the house. So in certain homes, the man cooks more than a woman, even though traditionally in cultures, women cook, right? So it's based upon the household. I know for my house, my wife is the CEO of the house. She's the CEO of the home. I lead the house, she leads the home. She creates the culture for the home. So if she says, I want your shoes here, the shoes go there. Yes, ma'am. If she wants things, that's because I'm submitting. I'm sacrificing ego to submit to her leadership of the home. Now, when it comes to me leading the household, then she can trust, because I'm 6 for 6 of, listen, in the last 6 years, I'm 6 for 6. Now, I don't want to say that because that sounds like some 666 stuff. So let me switch up. In the last 7 years, I'm 7 for 7. Because I'm 7 for 7 in high level decision making, she can trust me leading the household. So when it comes to those different things, you got to find your frequency to keep things being frequent in your life. If you want frequent submission, You got to operate a frequency of sacrifice. If you want frequent sacrifice, you're going to operate at high levels of the frequency of submission. Hope to help. Thank you so much for watching my video. I pray that it was a blessing to you. If this video resonated with you, make sure you check out the links in my description box below. Links to my books, card games, coaching programs, as well as my school community. And also make sure you like, share, and comment on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to serving you on the next video. I love you all. Catch you in the next one. Peace.